What up, roomies? You already know who it is. It's your boy the other day, and we back. We in the house. And unfortunately, your boy JB's out indulging in his 2% right now out in Pride. So, you know, we love our boy. We support him. You already know. And, of course, we got the podcast favorite white boy, Mike Trout, filling in.
Big Mike? Want
to say happy Pride to all the bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. Even though you stole the rainbow from the Trout family, that's okay. We like sharing the rainbow. Good. Oh, okay. It's in your shoe. You got that?
He's on fire, all right. He's on fire.
I'm on fire. He's still embracing the entire community.
Yeah.
We're still celebrating the orgy that's happening on Dykeman. If you're celebrating the orgy responsibly, cover up, don't get too many fluids on you or in you, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But like,
not too many.
Happy Pride to everybody.
Yeah. You already know. Mm-hmm. And of course, we got our esteemed guys in the back.
We have Luisito, el nene bueno, el actor, and we got
the guy, Manny HitEmWitIt, the guy behind the camera, the guy with too many AKAs to remember. You can't forget me. That guy, AKA. That was right. That was, hey, all right. Please don't forget the hands. Please don't forget the hands when you say that. That was.
Got it.
All right, Mike.
No, but
that's very
colorful. We're gonna jump into this, and I'm gonna start this off with a little song. Y'all guys ready?
Sing for us.
Near, far, how dumb were they all, forgetting in a water bottle to see the Titanic. Yo,
it was a tragedy.
It was.
Our stupid, preventable tragedy.
Our hearts were crushed.
By amounts of water pressure?
By pressure.
By lots of water pressure. And sadness.
No, but seriously, before we actually tell the roomies what happened, I had a question for you. What kind of vacation is that, though? Like, I understand going to see the pyramids. I understand Stonehenge. I understand the Great Wall of China.
Yeah. It's the kind of a vacation to die for.
Literally, to die for.
Wow.
But,
So at a certain point, when you have too much motherfucking money, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about, like, you have money to pay your bills, you have money to get, like, you know, a Corvette.
Too much money, yeah.
When you have too much motherfucking money, you're just like, hey, you want to go to the bottom of the fucking ocean?
That makes sense.
And look at shipwrecks?
Kind of makes sense.
Like, you could do that.
We're going to see the Titanic. Let's just go.
Oh, I have a friend. He builds submarines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but if you got, but if you want to go see a shipwreck, you can go like off the coast of the Bahamas and see that shit like in 40 feet of water.
That's for the poor.
Like,
oh shit!
Wow.
That's from their point of view. I'm talking from
like
their
the
point of view.
Yo, the way he said it too, he's like, ew. Like, I heard it.
Wow, you got your stack card and you're already changing up on us and shit. Damn, bro.
Yo, Luisito changed up on us real quick, yo.
I'm saying, I was trying to sound like one of those guys.
Nah, but
wait until I got my first hit record, bro. Watch out, I'm gonna change on y'all.
Watch out,
I'm gonna change on y'all.
If you look at Elon Musk, he has more money, stocks and like value than anybody else in the world. Yeah. What is that motherfucker always like? He's like, I want to go to Mars. It's just like, yeah, that's a good idea, but bro, you have way too much fucking money and time on your
hands. Like, not everybody can do what you do or what you want to do.
Like, you know what I do with my spare time? I sleep because I work all fucking day, and then I go home and I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep or play video games so I can prepare for work tomorrow. And then all my money is spent on bills, food, phone bill. Like, I don't have money to be like, yo, I'm gonna buy a rocket ship and fly to another planet. Like, that's too much money.
Out of fun.
Out of fun.
You know what? I'm bored of Earth.
Too much.
Exactly.
There's enough money, which most people don't have, and then there's too much money where it's just like, I'm going to go to the bottom of the ocean in my shitty diamond aluminum foil submarine.
Well, my question is like, why couldn't they just go the Jeff Bezos route? You know, get them a big booty Latina.
Yeah.
And chill on the beach. That's what Jeff Bezos is doing right now in retirement.
But he also has a yacht the size of Connecticut.
This is true.
Like, bro.
This is true.
A whole state.
His pretty dope. Yeah, his yacht could hold like a population of like
a small town,
a small neighborhood in New York.
Like
wow.
He has a yacht that can hold like 5,000 people, and like half of them are his employees that are just like, oh, you want like eel sushi? Like, yeah, he can.
Probably another like Amazon warehouse in there.
Yeah.
No, that's probably what it is.
Okay.
And a
mobile Amazon warehouse.
I was gonna say,
every
like,
time he ports,
they deliver by boat.
Like, and if someone threatens him, he just transforms into Voltron.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
That's what I would get if I had too much money. Like a yacht. That's
They
just
deliver
like,
with drones.
A yacht that transforms to Voltron. That's cool.
I'm just saying.
Like a Gundam yacht.
Yo, 2 words.
bro.
2 words.
2 words. Gundam yacht.
No, space.
Oh, okay.
Robot.
Space,
words.
space robot.
Space robot.
Like Jeff Bezos, if you had too much money, you're just like, hey, the world is going to flood. You know what I need?
Gundam
Robot
yacht.
Gundam yacht.
Gundam yacht, bro.
Like, that's the idea.
Yo.
The world is
I think
flooding.
Mike really likes that, bro.
Yeah,
Gundam
Gundam
yacht, bro.
yacht.
Gundam yacht. Gundam yacht is fire.
Gundam yacht is
So
dope.
out of the 3,
it's luxurious.
out of this motherfucker that just died, out of Elon Musk who's trying to get to Mars, and then out of Jeff Bezos, it's just like, oh, he just built the yacht. He just built like no.
Yeah.
So like that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not
It ain't.
right.
It ain't.
Thanks.
But
Still too much money.
it's way too much bread. But not really though.
That was a good throw.
That was.
Can you?
Excuse me.
Can you let us know what exactly actually happened through the Titanic thing?
Okay, but real quick, can you let me know, right? What
What's up?
sound does a gay snake make?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Release
It's like that.
for pride, facts. All right. No, I'll tell you. All right, cool. No, I'll tell you.
Give us the full story.
So apparently, the full story
Goes like this.
Oh shit! Wait, there's a Titanic conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Let's
bro.
let us
we got everything.
We got
here.
everything, papi.
5 people on board the tourist submarine that disappeared on an expedition to explore the Titanic shipwreck over the weekend did not survive a catastrophic loss of the pressure chambers, officials said Thursday.
Right.
The announcement came after the U.S. Coast Guard said the massive search underway in the North Atlantic had located the debris field on the seafloor, which was confirmed to be pieces of the missing sub. And here, apparently, is them retrieving some of those pieces. So what happened, right? A 5-person crew on the submersible named Titan, owned by Ocean Gate Expeditions. That name Ocean Gate itself is kind of a little funny. Like, I've heard people say that sounds like some type of water scandal. Ocean Gate.
Ocean Gate.
Right off the bat, bro. Right
Yo,
off the,
Nixon doesn't
the name.
own it, bro.
It was
Nixon
a-
don't own it, my guy.
Ocean Gate.
That's coincidental.
It was a scandal before it became a scandal.
Facts.
It was already set up for failure.
Already set up for failure with
Exactly.
that name. Facts. So, Ocean Gate Expedition submerged on a dive to the Titanic wreckage site Sunday morning, and the crew of the Polar Prince research ship lost contact with the sub about an hour and 45 minutes later, the Coast Guard said. The sub was lost in an area of about 900 miles east of Cape Cod in the North Atlantic in water with a depth of about 13,000 feet, which is about a level with the depth of the Titanic wreck. So it was about that same size. Damn, isn't that kind of like interesting?
So they made it to the floor.
Yeah, it sounds like they made it to there, and that's
They probably made it to depth, yeah.
yes, yeah.
To the depth that they were going to. But the thing about it was like, bro, they literally like dragged this whole thing out, right?
Yeah.
When the Navy knew when it happened already.
They suspected. The Navy
They
is
knew. Don't say suspected means they knew.
They knew. They had a very strong suspicion.
Yeah.
Like
It's the
Informed.
It's
a
like
very
so strong that they knew it happened.
It's the Navy. Don't give them too much credit, but they also were paying attention. They were just like, oh shit, there was a little explosion over there.
Hey man, when it comes to smarts, call that
Nice,
Good.
beautiful.
Good.
That was amazing.
That was very nice.
When it comes to like the armed services, it goes like ranks of like how intelligent they are. It goes Air Force, Navy.
Yeah, they're like second.
Meaning,
Then like second. Then
Yeah.
I'll give Coast Guard the bottom, and then you could
The bottom, like the least, right?
Yeah.
I would say the Marines are the bottom, but they're not supposed to be intelligent. They're under the Navy.
word.
The Navy is where the
they're
Marines
just strong and
fall under. And so like the Navy probably had like eyes on the area just because that's U.S. like that's right outside U.S. water space if it's not U.S. water space. So when the submersible blew up or imploded or whatever you want to call it, it probably registered on U.S. Navy sonar. But then they're just like, oh yeah, well there's this ship over there.
No, they heard it on hydrophones.
Yeah, the sonar.
Well, apparently the 5 people inside, the story goes deeper. The 5 people aboard it, included an operator, later identified as Stockton Rush, the CEO of Ocean Gate Expeditions. So the owner was along with them, and 4 mission specialists, a term the company uses for its passengers,
tourists.
who paid up to $250,000 for a seat. For days, the fate of the sub and his passengers were a mystery. But after the debris was found, blah, 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 you already know. Let's see. Such an implosion under the intense pressure of the depths of the sea would have destroyed the vessel almost immediately.
Yeah.
In a fraction of a second, it's gone.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's crazy. It's like, didn't the Segway guy die because of his own product?
Yeah.
It
Right?
implodes inwards in a matter of 1,000th of a second.
Yeah, bro.
And it's probably a mercy because that was probably a kinder end than the unbelievably difficult situation of being 4 days in a cold, dark, and confined space. So this would have happened very quickly.
In 1,000th of a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It would have been
crazy.
like you blinked and you're gone.
Not even.
Less than a blink.
Less than a blink.
So imagine you take one of those compressor machines that's like
Crazy.
smashing shit down,
Yeah.
and you take like a hollowed out aluminum foil, and then you smash the aluminum foil with a compressor. Everybody would have been dead in faster than the human brain can even comprehend it.
Yep.
Thank you. Exactly what I said today.
Faster
Your
than
brain wouldn't even be able to like process
You'd
it
be
No,
smashed.
quickly enough.
You'd be smashed.
You
That's
be snatched up.
That's it. You're gone.
You're gone, bro.
Which is a really fucked up way to
You're
die.
fish
That
food
is kind
now.
of fucked up like that.
But bro, it be like that. Like, no lie, like things of that nature, and this is what it is. Because I heard a lot of things happen because they were cutting corners.
Yeah.
On safety measures and all that stuff too. Like things of that nature, like traveling to the Titanic or going to space. You feel me? You check that vehicle super thoroughly after every use, and if shit is wrong, you decommission that bitch and fix it, or get a new one.
No, I'll get a new one.
Or get a new
Yeah.
one.
He's absolutely
And then on top of that, you feel me? Like so many, like all right, James Cameron's been down there like 200 plus times,
He's been even deeper.
and
Even
even
the water
these,
pressure's
Really?
stronger.
James
Yeah.
Cameron, the
The
director.
director,
yeah.
yeah.
He's been
He's
down.
been
to
down?
He's been down to the Hadal Zone, which is
Yeah.
like you have where the Titanic is,
Yeah.
which is where like the
I don't-
ocean. It's
I
like
don't
you
even
have
know. It's
different levels.
It's Atlantic for sure.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
he's been down even farther. He's the second lowest traveled person in the world. And then there's some French guy who did it in the 70s or 80s.
Damn, and he did it all for the movie?
No,
Like,
he did it because James
like-
Cameron's a narcissist and he wants to do cool shit and
Yeah.
brag about it. He's
That's
just like,
why-
take a look at me. I'm James Cameron. I know submarines. And he's just like, well, yeah, he does, but he's also kind of an asshole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's interesting.
Look at me. I made these new cameras for my movie Avatar. Go see it this summer.
Yeah,
this summer now.
now.
The summer now.
But not like what I'm saying is like with things of that nature, and it's like it's not even if you're charging $250,000. It's just, yo, bro, you gotta check your vehicles. Like even airplanes, they get maintenance almost every time they come down.
Flight.
Every flight they get maintenance, they
Every
get checked, whatever, and shit got. If nothing's good, then they ground that bitch.
Truck drivers, every time they stop, they check their brakes. Because if you're a truck driver without brakes, you're gonna fucking kill someone else or yourself. Because like a fucking 2, 3, like 8-ton vehicle, if you're driving around with a fucking 8 tons. And you
Oh,
can't
damn.
stop,
There
you're
was a
killing
kid with them. That
You're
sucks.
destroying a lot.
A 19-year-old.
Oh, that
I thought it was like
sucks.
15.
No, it was 19.
So there was Hamish Harding, a 59-year-old British billionaire, a business owner and
All
explorer.
I know is that the Dawood's, though that because that's his father, is
British Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman.
Yep.
yeah you
French
got,
explorer Paul Henry Nargolet.
yeah those two had way too much melanin in their skin to be going down there.
Yep. And he dragged his son into it.
And Stockton Rush, the CEO of Ocean Gate Express,
Nah,
who
bro.
was serving as the pilot. So not only is he the
Bro, and
CEO,
talking about being a
he's the
pilot,
pilot.
you know what they were piloting it with?
like, yeah, just come on
A
my boat, bro.
Logitech.
I've been down to the Titanic. Just get on, bro. Come
they
on.
were piloting
What up?
that craft with a Logitech gaming pad, bro.
What?
A Logitech gaming pad.
Oh yeah, so it looked like a fucking. It looked
I
like
saw
a,
that
yo,
too.
it looked like a GameCube controller.
No, that's like.
I would have felt more
I
comfortable.
thought that was kind of cool though.
I would have felt more comfortable with a game controller.
Yo,
Fucking Logitech, bro.
A
You're
Logitech.
cutting corners everywhere.
Logitech, bro.
Like this is
wow.
people's lives. You fucking using a Logitech to drive your fucking little can down to the bottom of the ocean.
No,
Where the pressure is literally like having a whole apartment building on your face.
Bro, didn't we go over? Didn't they say it's like an elephant tiptoeing on a stamp
It's
every square inch of your body?
every square. It's like 50 jumbo jets
That's crazy.
50 jumbo jets. It weighs that much. Just the water pressure. Like
said
you try to put your
elephant.
hand over the fucking faucet.
Over
the
10
water
miles
goes
of
out.
water on
Standing
top
on
of
the
you.
stand.
Like, what the fuck?
Elephant.
People can't even
tiptoeing.
hold their fucking finger over a faucet when you turn on the faucet. It's just like, oh shit, the water's too strong.
Yeah.
Imagine that times like a fucking trillion.
Jeez Louise, bro.
The fuck?
There's no way to survive that.
Why you
No
going?
way.
Why
I
you
can't
going down
imagine
there
that. That's the
without
thing.
the proper equipment.
I can't even imagine.
You don't see fucking the firefighters running in with the fucking gay pride march like, uniforms. They're not going in bikinis and fucking like hair oil. Like I'm gonna fight the fire now. Like no, even if you're a gay firefighter, you're putting on the right fucking equipment.
I'm just imagining now. Oh man, why you got me imagining like a gay firefighter with like
Chuck
assless
and Larry, bro.
with like assless chaps though.
Chuck and Larry.
Because that's what
We've
you
been-
like.
we've been-
He's got the full leather suit on in the front and shit, and just ass in the back. Like,
Like
That sounds like a rave to me.
because when you
Oh,
go do
shit.
intense shit, you need intense equipment. They weren't using intense equipment.
Bro,
they were
exactly.
using they were using
coming through
regular
like
shit.
woo woo.
No, but it's facts though. They were using regular shit and they were not. And like, I don't understand. Like the minute I would have gone into that shit and I would have seen that controller, I would be like, nah, I'm getting out this motherfucker. I would've
You
been
see
like,
the GameCube
nope.
controller?
I would have the minute I would have saw the game controller as
He's
the
like, nah,
as the
I'm
control, I would have been like, I'm out.
I'm out.
bro. That's how we.
I'd be like,
I'm
nah.
not
I'd be like,
scared
we're
of
not
dying.
doing this, my guy. We're not doing this. This ain't GTA right now. No.
I'm not scared of dying, but I don't want to die doing something fucking stupid.
Word.
Well, I mean, you're white, Mike. Yeah.
Oh shit!
So that means
Thoughts from
Wait,
white guy.
do something.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm
means I
sorry.
want to do something like
I'm
two
sorry.
of those guys were fucking
I'm just saying.
Pakistani.
I was gonna say. Wait, let me finish setting it up though. I was gonna say you're white. You're white, Mike. Something that's like maybe
On your bucket list?
outlandish that you would do. What's something crazy you would do? I mean, we're adults, so we can admit we've all done some like maybe like I don't know
Okay.
risky things,
Okay.
some outlandish things.
Okay,
What's something? Yeah.
one of the ways to die that's on my checklist
Oh,
is
shit.
dying in battle, dying in glorious battle. I have a fetish for like so this is not recent. This is something that popped up into my brain when I was like 11.
All right.
So like
That-
25 years
that-
of
that's-
fetishizing.
That's
just like,
that Viking blood. in
Yeah,
him,
that's
bro.
the white. That's
That's
the white
that
shit. That's
Viking
exactly what we're
blood
talking
in
about.
you.
See?
No, and the
See,
way he
like-
said glorious battle.
like
Yeah.
Glorious. That's what I'm
terrorist-
saying,
a
bro.
terrorist or like a random
Glorious
kidnapping.
battle.
If I see someone getting kidnapped or if I see someone like randomly getting something
Yeah.
stupid, like then all of a sudden I pick up a chair and just like I'm going to die today on the blood of my enemies covered in my groin.
Today's the day.
Like today is the day. Something.
This is the
random
day
like
the
that.
Lord had called me to save this person.
Are you not entertained?
If I
Are you
die,
not entertained?
if I die in a vigilant, like someone pulls out a gun and starts shooting, and I'm just like, yes, it's my
Oh.
time.
Oh,
like yes,
shit.
I will take those 2 shots to the chest and die with my thumbs in their skull.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
Because I'm taking those 2
Yeah.
shots.
that's a plot
Yeah,
I'm
twist.
gonna start laughing,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like
Like,
jumping
yeah.
on them, and then
Yeah.
like I'm thumb stabbing them.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's just. I don't know if all white people have this and they just misdirect it.
Yo,
But,
The
like,
white race.
personally-
Yo, we're getting insight on the white race right now.
Like, no.
we definitely are,
But just
bro.
like Valhalla will be calling my name, and I'm just like, the
I see
Valkyries are
that.
coming.
I
kinda
see
cool.
that.
Valkyries are coming.
We could visualize.
But
Damn.
it needs to be a clear cut, like it's not just some random, like if I see 2 people arguing on the street and they both pull out guns and start shooting each other, it's like, no, I'm stepping into the deli and grabbing a water and a Lucy,
Yeah.
like that's not my business, that's
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
Duel it
yeah.
out, bros. Like I'm not your second, I don't know you people. But if I see like clear cut something going against my moral character,
Right.
and I'm just like, okay, I can now. And then it just turns
I
on.
respect it.
I don't know why my brain is like that, but then there's the part of me that's just like, Valhalla.
Yo, bro, that's not
respect
Viking.
We're going to Valhalla.
That's not Viking blood.
The
in you.
Viking blood. Yeah.
That's not
That's
Viking
cool. I
blood.
respect it.
And
I respect
if
that.
I die like in my sleep or have like some random like bus hit me or whatever, like I don't
Yeah.
want to do that. I'm not tempted to do that. I'm not
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to kill myself.
Right.
But if that happens, if that path opens up, I'm down. 100%.
Then
No
so be
hesitation.
it, right? Then so
No
be it.
hesitation.
I feel it.
No, I'm not with none of that.
You said that's so be it.
I'll definitely go into battle, but I'm not trying to stay there.
But that's the
will-
point. If you go into battle, you kind of got to go into battle with that in mind. So, like, I respect it. So I'm saying, so be it. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
No, of course
You're not going into battle to
If
play.
you're already agreeing to go into battle, bro, you're already
Facts.
You're already accepted that you may not come back.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try to come back.
Of course.
I have a very strong suspicion that a lot of white people feel that way. They just don't know how to process it, and that's why America is the way it is. Because they're just like, yeah, we're all gonna go die. It's just like, chill, guys. Like, we can do other things.
No, but why though? But
just
why?
opportunity arises.
That's not Viking shit, bro. I'm telling you, that's not Viking Anglo-Saxon shit.
No, here's the thing. Scandinavia is mad chill.
Why? You see, we're like island people, so we're like naturally just relaxed. We're like, well, why though, bro? Smoke a blunt, man. Just chill.
Right.
Yeah,
we got some coconuts, we got some mangoes.
Yeah, get some coconuts, some fruits, man.
Yeah, you want some mangoes?
Some fish, get some fresh fish.
Like,
and
remember
shit.
that movie Charlie showed us where it's like Siso and it's like,
yeah,
have you ever seen what happens historically when people invade?
And he's Finnish.
Yeah.
Finnish are known to be like peaceful people. That's true.
They're peaceful now. Don't invade them because then one person is going to kill like 1,000 motherfuckers. And it's just like, oh, this is why we don't invade them. This is why we don't. Nobody invades Switzerland.
That's a good callback episode, actually.
Nobody invades Switzerland.
Check that episode out, actually.
Nobody
I think that was last episode we was referencing Sisu.
Watch that movie.
Watch that movie.
Nobody invades certain countries, and it's just like, why? They're so chill. It's just like, invade them and see why.
Facts.
Word. Like, nobody wants to do that.
No. Remember what happened when we invaded Vietnam?
Yeah.
Right after China invaded Vietnam, what did the Vietnamese do? Killed everybody. There's some places you should not invade.
Word.
There's some places.
Like, just leave them alone, bro. That's all it's about.
They have. I don't know if it's.
I'm all about peace for everybody, man.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, and
I guarantee you, if I get to Valhalla, there'll be like a bunch of Vietnamese.
Just roll one up or something.
Sugar spice.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Vietnamese in Valhalla. That's
sure, spur spliff or something, man.
But
hey, man.
Quick question for you guys though.
What's up?
If you had to choose one.
Segway.
If you had to choose one.
Segways are for pussies.
That's why I segue. Right?
Uh-oh.
One vacation.
Okay.
To the Titanic or to space? You gotta choose one. One or the other.
Wait, question. Can I ask a question then? Like, all right, what are the conditions now? And is in any of these vacations or attractions, right? Am I guaranteed safety? That's the first question. That's my first question.
Is the travel to these places
not like guaranteed, because you're never guaranteed. Like guaranteed, you can walk out this building, whatever, and something happen. But like, you know what I mean? Am I like for the most part secured? Am I like am I given some type of security of safety?
Has travel to these places
in any of these places? Yeah.
No, it has not been normalized.
Okay, so it's a risk.
It's like right now.
No, then right now, no.
So no.
No, you have to choose one. The question is choose one. You're either going to the Titanic or you're going to space.
Damn,
which one are you
bro.
going to? All right, but the space trip is not to like the International Space Station. It's just like to orbit and back.
Oh,
you're back in like 3 hours.
Actually, I'd feel safer going to the International Space Station. They've got that shit down pat.
Yeah, I might too.
There's no incidents going on.
But if you go there, you're up there for like at least a month.
A month, like 6
You're up there for a month?
No, it's longer.
No, like 6
for
months
what?
to a year.
International Space Station.
Yeah, anytime you go up there, you're up there for a minute. Yeah,
because then they have to the orbits and then the
but you're there for a tour. You're saying, right?
No, but what I'm saying is either you go up to orbit or you go to the Titanic.
Okay, and back.
And back. Yeah, you're gonna come. Of course, it's a round trip.
Well,
it's not thinking just a one-stop shop, bro.
Can I go
to
the Titanic with James Cameron?
He'll be your pilot.
Okay, then I'm going to the Titanic.
All right, and then I gotta get a good pilot for
for
the
sure.
spaceship. All right, Tom Cruise is the pilot for space.
Wow. What the fuck?
Tom Cruise.
100% Titanic because I hate Tom Cruise. I don't like James Cameron, but I think he's more
Plot
interesting
twist.
than Tom Cruise.
Bro, Tom Cruise is like Scientologist, is he not?
That's exactly what I'm going
That's
to
not.
James
That's kind of
It's
a risk,
alright.
bro. Him flying us to
He
space.
can still drive,
He might
right?
take a
Like,
left
he
turn.
he
What's
drives everything.
going on?
He knows how to drive everything.
Hold on.
He just jumped off a cliff on him
Bro,
for a
if you tell
movie.
this man is a part of the next Mission Impossible, he's in there. Pilocy and all.
Tom Cruise is going to fly up to orbit, then try and start a fight with Emperor Xenu. I'm going with the Titanic with James Cameron. At least he's going to teach me about the
Lord
ocean
Xenu.
Yeah, I'm with Lord Xenu.
Right there.
I'm
Right
with
there.
Lord Xenu
Tom
on
Cruise is
this
about to
one,
burst
bro.
through that door and fight you.
Bro, I had nightmares about that.
They're gonna draft you,
Tell
bro.
us more. Facts. Tell us, damn.
No, man.
So, guys in the back, what's your choices on this?
I'm going to the Titanic.
Space
You know
with
what?
Tom Cruise or ocean with James Cameron?
Why is it
I'll
gotta
go
be
to
Tom
space
Cruise?
with Tom Cruise.
I want to go to space, but why does it got to be Tom Cruise?
Because he was the first person that popped into my head. That's why.
That's why. Can it be like somebody else?
Well, as as it's not Sandra Bullock.
Can I go to space?
In Gravity, she doesn't do good in space. You see that movie?
But she made it back though.
Yeah. But there's an alternate ending supposedly where a piece of the ship falls on her.
When she comes back?
Yeah.
Oh.
And she dies at the end.
That is hilarious. That would have been hilarious. That would be pretty. That would be
super dark, bro.
Neil deGrasse Tyson just be like, the odds of this happening are just
all the calculations.
All the calculations. Damn. Son.
But space it is. Yeah.
You space.
El espacio.
I mean, I guess I'll do space too. I just wouldn't want to do it with Tom Cruise. I'd rather want to do it with I would go to space with Neil deGrasse Tyson and fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson and Buzz Aldrin or something, or fucking
Buzz Lightyear
or Neil Armstrong.
Oh,
Neil Armstrong dead.
No, he's not.
No. Aldrin.
I know Buzz Aldrin is alive.
Aldrin's alive.
Armstrong is. I think
Ultron.
Neil Armstrong too, but I think he's dead.
I think Armstrong is
Armstrong.
Armstrong, not Voltron.
Bro.
Oh shit.
That's what I've been crying.
I think he's dead, bro.
Buzz
Aldrin. And Neil Voltron.
Neil
deGrasse Voltron.
My God, yo,
bro, I've been
he just gave him power ups, bro.
Where did it go?
He just gave him power ups, bro. That was dope, Neil Voltron.
How did that happen,
Yo, motherfucker's a transformer. He's a transformer.
Oh God.
It is Pride Month. So, I mean, today, right? It could be a transformer.
Yeah. All right, hit up the next on the list.
So yeah,
segues are for pussies.
Yeah,
let's see what we got.
Tricks are for kids.
Bro. Speaking of high thoughts, wait, I got a high thought for y'all. That's good.
All right.
Because that was a wild high thought too. That was kind of.
Let's do the high thought.
Yeah.
High thought.
Yo, I mean, this didn't happen to me, but I just I don't know. I was, I was lit. I was stoned, whatever. How would have you chilling? So I had a thought, right? So, fucking.
That's how thoughts
happen. High thoughts happen, right?
That's how high thoughts happen. It's science, bro.
So I was thinking
it's not
about
like math. You feel me?
No,
right.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same at all.
So I was thinking about how many times, right? I know this has happened to all of us. Every single person in this room, and that's even watching this roomies. I know this has happened to y'all, but how many times and why? And right? I'll be thinking the scenario, right? When you be on your phone and you be looking for your phone.
My God, yes.
How many times?
bro.
How about
and it hasn't happened to me. But check it out. So I got deeper. I was like, it's usually.
Those are the lies.
Those
are the lies that definitely happened.
No. It's happened at least twice.
I've been talking on the phone and looking for
It's happened to me before, but
not recently.
No, not recently. I was just thinking about it. It's crazy because it usually be when you need your phone for something other than your phone. You feel me? And it usually be when you're already talking to someone for 20, 30 minutes. Not right away.
Yo, where's my... Oh, my God.
Yeah, you don't call them right away.
Yo, son, I can't
You'll
find
be
my
on the phone for
and the person's really? Where do you leave
30
it?
minutes to the point that you feel that person's in the room with you. And you're yo, blah, blah, blah. You talking, you might be just, smoking, chilling, siphon to yourself, whatever. You talking, to the point that that person's already in the room with you. And you're yo, you see my phone? Where the fuck is my phone, bro? And they're yo, of course I can't see your phone. I'm on your fucking phone.
Yo, bro.
I've definitely done that at least.
You feel me?
My guy, that shit is insane, my dude. When that shit happens, yo, that's a mind fuck.
Right? Yo, mind fuck.
But you know what's the fucked up part about it is that you go crazy.
Exactly.
You be yo, where's my phone? To the point that you're asking the person.
You asking the person on the phone, yo, my guy, bro, for a fact, right?
And then they don't know whether to tell you you're an idiot that you're on your phone right now.
Sometimes they don't even catch it.
They usually laugh at me.
Yeah, they usually laugh at me too for a little bit, and then they be like, yo, you're on your phone. Bro.
Hey, bro, dead ass.
I got Bluetooth headphones, right? The ones that come over, the big ones, bootleg beats, Chinese bootleg beats.
Yeah.
Same sound quality, but
it's
$40 instead of $300.
They go Pete's.
Sometimes I'll be walking down the street and I'll have the headphones on, and the phone will be playing the music. And I'm just like, oh shit, I forgot my phone. And then I'm like, oh wait, no, it's right here.
You're right.
Yeah.
So like, it's like I'm not thinking about my phone because it's in my pocket. But then I'm just like, wait a minute, where's my phone? But like, no, it's playing.
I have to use that logic too. Like, wait, if I have music playing, that means the phone is with me.
And it's being used for something other than the phone. That's what I'm saying. So
but it'd be like that.
It's crazy, bro.
It's fun.
Yeah,
how your brain fucking ignores the thing
brain
that you're doing.
fart and a half.
It's because it's just playing in the back. Like it's literally playing in the back, but in your brain, it's also like, yeah, my phone's on, but it's not your phone. It's just there.
I have another high thought, and I used this one on the chat, so I want to ask him about it.
What was that?
Okay, is there really a difference between a bodega that serves food and an actual deli?
This is a New York high thought, yo.
This is a New York high thought. Purely New York.
Let's talk about this.
Okay, so
Roomies,
Bodegas
New Yorkers,
versus
fellow
delis.
New Yorkers.
Bodegas versus delis, yeah.
Bodegas versus delis. Let's
Like,
get
but
it.
if a bodega
Let's
is
talk about it.
serving food, it's technically a deli, right?
So to my understanding, traditionally, a bodega is just a Spanish version of a traditional New York delicatessen.
Mini market.
To a delicatessen. A delicatessen is what like the downtown Lower East Side Eastern European Jewish people in the slums would have for like your groceries and your prepared foods. If you're going to work and you don't have time to cook, you would have the delicatessen.
Yeah.
And you would have like the Eastern Europeans, the
convenience
Italians, the
store.
Irish. You would have them opening those delicatessens in those poor neighborhoods, and you would serve the entire community just through those delicatessens. It would have the food, and then the bodegas opened up basically doing the same thing, just in like the Puerto Rican and the Mexican and the Spanish neighborhoods.
Okay.
And then when the latest wave of immigrants came, the Yemenis started copying the same shit in all the neighborhoods because the Yemenis would be doing the exact same shit.
But they call it deli.
That's what you call a deli, but it's also
now you just call it whatever the owner is.
the Habibi or the
Habibi.
Bobby.
The Aqua Spot.
Or
The bodega or the smoke shop, one of the two.
Right.
But then
Bodega,
there's the one on Dykeman that's a little bit farther east. That dude isn't Arabic; he's Bangladeshi. So you can call him Habibi because he probably speaks Arabic because he's probably Muslim.
Yeah.
But he's Bangladeshi.
Yeah.
He's not Arabic. So it might be something different when a Bangladeshi owns it because you go out to Queens, there's mad Bangladeshi deli owners.
Yeah.
It's not all Yemeni, it's not all Spanish. Then you go out to other parts of Queens that might be Korean.
Yeah, they're all smoke
That's
shops.
that's New York.
Yeah,
In a nutshell.
in a nutshell.
So the other day, what would be your response to that?
All I know, it depends on whose food is better.
That's
The
It
what?
depends on whose food is better,
Yeah.
and that's how you label it, bodega or
No,
deli?
bodega is a store owned by Spanish people. and-
Straight up, right?
Yeah.
Who owns it?
Yeah, who owns it and what type of music's being played? If
Well,
I go in
so
there,
like-
so if I go in there, there's bachata. I know already it's a bodega.
Oh yeah,
what
of
if,
course.
What if it's an Akido playing
the
bachata?
music, the people. Yeah.
That means that he's married to one of us.
Or we're not, or whatever. Maybe or maybe not.
Wait, what was that again?
He's
So I
married
said,
to.
what if it was like
he's married to a
like,
Hispanic
what
person?
If it was like an Arabic or a Middle Eastern person
Oh.
that owned the spot, the deli,
true.
whatever,
Okay.
and was playing bachata, and he said that.
Okay.
He said that means that he's married to
But
one,
here's the thing.
but that's not necessarily guaranteed
That
true.
means he
Question.
fucks
What
with
if a
us.
Habibi has a Mexican cook in
Obviously.
the back and the Mexican cook, or the Dominican cook is just playing Spanish music? Is that a
Right,
bodega? Or
right,
is it because a Habibi
right.
owns
So
it?
now, yeah. So answer that
It's a
one.
hybrid.
So no,
A
answer that.
hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
So it's a bodega deli.
It's una bodeli.
Bodeli.
It's a
Bodeli.
bro.
The deli is originally
Or
the
smodega.
Jewish, the Yiddish word, the delicatessen, or it's an Italian word, or it's an Irish word, or it's whatever. They just took that and ran with it because everybody knows what a fucking deli is. Not everybody knows what a bodega is. But if it's a bodega, you know what a Spanish owner.
Yeah.
Or if it's got a Spanish work, like if it's a Habibi but has mad Spanish people working there, are you still going to call it a bodega?
Yeah, I'm going with the bodega now.
Okay.
Whoever's at the front counter, that's what I'm labeling them.
What the fuck, bro? So you know what's it's funny, interesting actually, because one time like I said bodega just because like I call it I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, exactly.
So I call it a bodega. If it's like a delicatessen, if it's whatever, like whatever you want to call it, delicatessen, deli, bodega.
Colmado.
Like I'm from New York, so it's a fucking if it's a mini market, I call it a bodega.
Let's call it the spot.
And they serve sandwiches, for the most part. I call it a bodega. If they serve at least sandwiches
nice
and
bacon,
stuff.
egg, and cheese.
You want to
Yeah,
know? Oh,
bacon
matter of fact,
and
I got the
cheese,
key
right?
difference right here.
Wait, but check it. So I was one time I was going to like I was telling my coworker at the time, like at an old spot, I was like, oh, I'm going to the bodega. And because the owner, and because they had a Mexican worker, but he wasn't the owner. The owner of the spot was like Middle Eastern. So because of that, like we kind of he debated me. Like we kind of got into a little back and forth over that. He was like, no, that's a deli. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bodega. That's a deli. And to me, I'm like, but it was the same elements, like the same shit. Sometimes they play. They had a cat. They had a cat. Sometimes they play Spanish music because the radio was on, you know. And sometimes the radio plays Spanish music. So
I got that.
And they had Mexican workers and stuff. So.
No, but here's the real difference.
The key difference.
The key difference between a deli and a bodega is what they use to toast the bread with.
What the freak?
What they use? What they use for toasted bread?
Yup.
If it's the grill.
If it's like the panini press to toast the bread, that means they're a deli. If they
that's a deli. I was gonna say that's a deli.
But if they use the flat one, the flat iron, the flat iron, the plancha,
the plancha.
I've seen delis do that too. I mean,
wait,
be a Spanish.
Like
hold on.
The Arab guys do that too. They'll put the flat because they
they do.
Spanish guys.
Facts.
I've seen Arab dudes do that. They'll take the flat press and they'll put it on the bread.
With all the story of the people going to see the Titanic, of course, the internet had to get involved and make up this crazy conspiracy theory. Which actually makes a whole bunch of sense.
Okay, I haven't heard it.
Does it though? No, not really. But
interesting.
Tell us about it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get all right.
Jump right in.
Let's see.
Go down. All right.
Okay, the Titanic conspiracy theory.
The Titanic conspiracy theory.
The quick overview.
The Titanic conspiracy theory.
Want to give the quick overview?
Yeah. Basically, in 1912, when the Titanic was, going on its maiden voyage, the most powerful and richest people were set to be on board. And this also included the Rothschilds, J.P. Morgan, and, a bunch of their associates. On board was a man named John Jacob Astor, who was at the time the wealthiest person in America and had owned 40% of the American mortgages at the time. Oh. The Astor family was worth $150 million at the time, which is now an equivalent of $4.7 billion.
Astor Place.
You feel me? Mr. Astor was on his way to the States to help organize and build a central banking system. So, the Rothschilds and, the elites knew that the Titanic was destined to sink. And at the last minute, unboarded the bitch. And said, bye, motherfuckers.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, but then, what puts the cherry on top is that the next year, in 1913, the Rothschilds helped organize and create the Federal Reserve.
The next year?
That's responsible for all of our currency and manipulation and interest rates.
Which is as federal as Federal Express.
See, even though they're a private entity.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. They're not federal at all.
So it's a little far-fetched. I could say it's a little far-fetched that all this is connected, but it's a fun thing to think about.
And it makes sense in a way.
It does.
Except for the whole Titanic, we know it's gonna sink and we jump.
It doesn't really hold water for several reasons. One, the Rothschilds
hold water.
Get it?
It doesn't hold water because the
We're on fire, guys.
Yeah, we got the puns on lock today. We're fucking good.
Achievement unlocked.
Yo, we're straight crushing it.
I don't think. Yeah. Wow. I wouldn't say we're on fire. More like we're explosive.
So
you can take the pressure, right?
So the Rothschilds.
Hey, if you go any deeper, you might just implode yourself.
Wow.
Your brain's gonna collapse within on itself.
Yeah. It's mind blowing.
Established family, right? Mm-hmm. So just because one person of the Rothschilds, just because they died doesn't mean there's brothers or sons or uncles or cousins not ready to take over. They were a big family.
For sure.
They still are. They have been involved in politics and finance since the 1800s, maybe earlier. They had shit going on. So one person in the family dying does not cripple the Rothschilds. They were an established financial presence.
No. They were trying to get rid of Astor.
They did get rid of Astor.
Yeah, they did.
But
That was not a plan.
In the coldest way.
James Cameron has already explored the Titanic. We established that.
Yeah.
It was an iceberg.
Yeah, we know it's an iceberg.
If not, James Cameron wouldn't have been like, oh, I'm gonna hush up. No, he recorded the shit. Like his tours are on YouTube and shit, on fucking videos. We know what hit it. Like there was lots of witnesses who were just like, oh, we ran into a fucking iceberg because we're idiots and we thought the Titanic was unsinkable. Icebergs are fucking huge, bro.
Yeah.
Icebergs can be as big as the island of Manhattan.
Yeah, or bigger.
Yeah.
Or bigger.
Yeah.
Or bigger.
Save the icebergs, bro.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, the planet's gonna flood.
And
Like,
what you see is just the tip.
It's just the tip. Baby.
Boom, boom.
It's just the tip.
Yeah.
So like
All
that
right.
wasn't a conspiracy to kill him. Like maybe one of them was just like, no, I'm gonna stay in business in fucking Britain or France a little bit longer. Like whatever. Like J.P. Morgan might have just dodged a bullet.
True.
A lot of history is just random.
It could have been that they just dodged the bullet and everything worked out the way they wanted it to, or they already knew that it was gonna go down because they probably went to like a psychic.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom,
To
boom,
a psychic?
boom. Yeah, why not?
The Oracle.
You know,
Wow.
remember this was the 1900s, bro.
Okay.
Like remember the
Was that
Early
conversation?
1900s.
The very beginning of the,
The 1900s.
20th century. Yeah.
Yes.
So like remember the part about people having too much fucking money?
Yeah.
Like this is just a case of like people in the like 1900s having way too much fucking money.
Yeah.
And
Way
then
too
some
much
people
fucking
just
money.
getting on the ship, and some people not getting on the ship, and then some people getting in the submarine, and then some people not getting in the submarine,
You
and
know.
then having too much fucking money.
See, the moral of the story is when you have too much fucking money, don't go in the water. Stay ass on land.
Nature can still fucking kill you, bro.
Yep.
Bro, exactly. Nature can kill you on land. You could something can happen in the air.
I understand this, but I was trying to roll with the theme,
With the
water.
theme.
with the nautical theme.
Yeah.
The nautical theme.
Damn, bro.
Don't
Hurricanes can still fucking kill
don't
you.
water it down.
Facts. Hurricanes are still
He's like, a hurricane got you. Damn, you already killed it, bro.
The Bears.
You're switching from water to air. Stop.
The
Oh,
Bears.
stop switching elements on me.
Fire.
Water.
Plums.
Plums.
I got one for y'all.
What's up,
Yo, who y'all putting your money on?
Oh.
Elon or Mark Zuckerberg?
Well, his mom said he couldn't fight.
But still, who would you put your money on?
Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg, he does do jujitsu.
Zuckerberg. He looks like
Who?
he looks like he's in shape.
True. But
He looks like he's a robot, but he also looks like he's a robot who's in shape.
I think like isn't Elon like massively bigger than him?
Yeah, massively
yo.
out of shape.
True. All right, 6 months for training.
I'd still give it to Zuckerberg.
Still give it to Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Guys in the back, who y'all putting your money on?
I hate to say it, but yeah, Zuckerberg.
Wow. Only because he looks non-human. He looks
That's exactly why I chose it.
right.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
Yeah.
He looks younger and he looks non-human. So I don't know if he's machine. I don't know if he's a different alien race. But either way, either one. I don't want to fuck with that. So I would. That's why I would give it over to
Gotta go with
Zuckerberg.
Zuck.
Oh yeah,
Going with Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
I would give it over Zuck over the Elon. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going with Zuckerberg too because he does do jujitsu, and I haven't heard of Elon doing shit
Right.
except for crashing on people's couches.
Wow.
Crash on people's couches.
Yeah, you didn't know. Elon doesn't own anything.
Really?
Yeah, he
Interesting.
doesn't own a home. He rents, but he doesn't own a home.
Wow. Genius. Why? Wait.
Genius.
Why not?
See, at a certain point, I think his eccentricities are just eccentricities, and there's no real plan to them. Like, he has ideas. I don't think all of his ideas are good, and I think when people disagree with him, he gets mad.
Right.
You know what I think?
I would agree.
I think he has the hugest case of the fuck it's.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because he just had money his whole life.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg doesn't come from money. He comes from, like, working middle class.
Yeah, I know that.
So, like, when you come from, like, maybe you might not have dinner if you don't work your ass off, you have that hunger.
True.
You know struggle.
Yeah.
True. All right. My next question though:
Okay.
if they were to fight,
Okay.
who would you put to train Elon to win?
Wait, what?
See, that's where we enter the chaos zone.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Like if you had to build Elon
That's
up,
not like a straight up
if you had to
straight
build
answer
Elon,
question.
If you had to build Elon up
Okay.
for this battle,
Okay.
who would you get as his trainers?
See, no, the
Oh.
question isn't who I would get. The question is who Elon thinks he should get.
Yeah.
Then you enter a long fucking crazy list. Like, would he get Mike Tyson? Would he get who's that?
John Gracie?
Mike Tyson would be not a bad choice.
He might
Mike
get
Tyson
Ronda
would be a
Rousey.
good choice.
You know why? Submission. Because he wants
True.
to counter jiu-jitsu with judo.
Yeah.
True.
Because Ronda Rousey is an actual good judo fighter.
Okay.
Despite everything else. Would he get Mike Tyson to train him how to box? He could get any number of people, and it would just be wildly, like, throw darts at a giant wall full of people.
Right.
True. Okay.
He could get fucking Joe Rogan.
I wonder.
He could also get a
It's
team.
Elon Musk. That's not out of the question.
No, he definitely could get Joe to train him, but I would think Joe would probably be like, I won't train you. I'll probably be there and spar with you and like help you out. But Joe would like direct him to like the right people.
But that's the thing.
For
Joe
sure.
Rogan would bring on a whole bunch of really good
A
trainers.
team,
Yeah.
bro.
Like he would bring a
Facts.
team. But that's the point. You don't know with Elon. He could get any of the people I just mentioned in a fit of like, I'm going to throw $1 billion at this.
Yeah.
But he
That is
would.
true.
But he would throw $1 billion at it. That's why I don't think he's as smart as people say Elon is, because he's just a fucking rich brat nerd who didn't really do the research and just threw money at everything his whole life. And
Yeah.
got lucky like 3 or 4 times.
Like I said, the hugest case of the fuck it's, bro. Hugest case of the fuck
Zuck-
it's.
I don't fuck
Zuck
it.
is not
Zuck.
a good person, but he is smarter and he's more focused, and he got his fucking $100 billion, and he got his Asian wife, and he's just like, I will fuck up everybody.
Yeah. He has a lot of pent up white rage.
Yeah, well, nerd
Nerd rage.
rage.
Nerd rage is anime rage.
Nerd, because
Yo, that's fucked up rage, bro.
Yeah, it's really, it can get dark.
And if he's doing Taekwondo,
Black
bro,
nerd
he's
rage.
doing some
Black
flips
nerd-
and kicks for sure, bro.
He's
Yeah.
doing jiu-jitsu.
Black nerd rage is different from white
Jiu-jitsu.
nerd rage.
Even more, yeah, same thing. He's doing flips and kicks
I would
for sure.
say-
But nah,
for-
jiu-jitsu is more submissions and like grappling.
Is it?
I would say
Yeah.
whoever trains Hugh Jackman to become Wolverine, that should go with Elon Musk. So it becomes
True.
like this bulk machine.
Yeah, but Hugh Jackman is fucking. He's different.
True.
Hugh Jackman, like, yo, he didn't need much help. He didn't like. He did that. A lot of that shit was on. He knew what to do. He's just like, yo, I need to get jacked up for Wolverine. Okay. And then he hires a trainer, and the trainer's just like, this is what we're gonna do, like strategy wise.
Oh, okay.
But Hugh Jackman was just like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
Like,
And he did it with no juice either.
nah.
Oh.
Because you know a lot of them
So-
be juicing for the roles.
Elon Musk is not an in-shape human being. He's not muscular or strong. He's flabby.
How much time would you give his training period? 6 months, a year?
I was gonna say like,
He's
yeah, like
he's gonna need at least a year to
At least a year of intense training?
conditioning. Like,
Yeah.
bro, that's not. He's not young, bro. We're
True.
not. Like, what is he? 43?
Nah, older than that.
44?
he looks older.
Nah, Elon's not. Nah,
He's not 50,
He's not 50. He's like early 40s, maybe.
I thought he was 43,
Nah,
42.
Eli, he's like old, bro.
Nah, he's
He's
not
not,
old.
he's not in his
Nah,
30s,
he doesn't.
right?
He doesn't. He's not that old. Ahora di que 35, ¿no?
That would be funny if he's like 37.
51
Oh,
years old.
51.
Bro.
Holy
51?
shit.
What?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. So now, real quick.
Oh, shit.
Real quick, look up Zuckerberg's age.
Nah, Zuckerberg's like
He's
maybe
not,
30.
He's not over 40.
Maybe 40. Maybe.
No, Zuckerberg is
39. You see?
39.
So he's definitely younger.
He's
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
younger.
And non-human. So he's
And
gonna
he's
fuck
in
him up,
and
bro.
not human. And not human.
He's gonna fuck him up.
Nah, Zuckerberg looked like he got abducted a little bit too many times.
So
Something.
12 years isn't a huge difference, but we're talking about 51 versus 39. One
Yeah,
of them
bro.
is older, one of them is still in his prime.
And one of them's filled with anime rage.
And one of them is in shape and one of them is flat.
Right.
So that's not a good fight to watch. You're talking about someone beating the fuck out of someone else.
Yeah. Still want to watch it though. And Dana White said he's with the shits.
Yo, of course he is.
He's like, this is $1 billion fight,
But it's
baby.
not. It's going to be a
Even Don
stronger
King
young
is gonna
man.
like come out of nowhere.
He's going to choke him out in the first minute. That's what's going to happen. He's going to
I want to see.
like, I hate your car.
I want to see. Fucking my boy. Fruffle. Nah, my boy.
Fruffle Master.
Fruffle Master. Nah, my boy. Freaking. What's his name? Damn.
Time's up.
Is that the tip of my tongue? The little guy. What's his name?
Habib?
Habib. Not the Habibi. My little Habibi though. But what's his name? Dan, you know what I'm talking about. He got signed by the UFC. Speaking of Dana White.
Oh,
and
he's
shit.
talking about the guy who looks like he's like 5.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Abdullah.
Hezbollah.
Something.
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah.
No, don't say that. Don't say Hezbollah. That's a terrorist group. That's more.
Oh, yeah?
They're a Lebanese militia. They're not.
No,
like a
but
terrorist group.
Oh no.
So I just named some people by
There are
accident.
a lot
That's
of the words
crazy.
sound the same in another language. Okay.
Okay.
My bad, guys.
My bad. I don't even know who you
my
are.
boy Hezbollah got some bolas.
Yeah, bolas.
You got what?
He could.
Hezbollah has bolas.
Matter of fact, he could fight the guy with no legs.
Oh fuck.
Wow.
Like if he gets punched by.
He will get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I'm saying he could fight the guy with no legs.
Oh no.
Yeah, you missed out on that one. You missed out on the pun, bro.
Definitely missed out on that.
Punching an adult the size of a child.
Yo.
That's a
Did you
big
hear?
torso.
Nah, hold on. My man said if Hezbollah fights the guy with no legs, he would get a kick out of that, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh, man, I had to.
Oh man.
No.
And if he wins, he's gonna be skipping straight out of there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
God,
He will get a kick out of that.
That's OD.
Oh no.
That's OD.
The puns are on point today.
No.
Yeah,
way.
bro. We're on fire, yo.
That eyes, yo, that
Thanks.
guy's got it right now. Damn.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
Bruh.
Demon, bro.
The puns
No
are
bueno.
spicy.
Yeah, we're getting on it today.
Spicy.
Oh, talking about spicy, right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Spicy.
Talking about spicy.
Talking about spicy. Let's move this over to
Spicy.
Spicy.
Talking about spicy.
Spicy.
right? We know on this podcast we usually talk a lot about food,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love food.
right?
We're foodies.
I
We're
love
like
foodies.
food.
Right?
We're foodies and
And we
goodies.
have to congratulate Chef. Can you pull up the board? Because I don't.
And his
I know
name
it's Chef Baki or Bakai. Right? Yeah. Go down Guinness World Records.
This one right here.
Wow.
The Nigerian chef.
All right. We
Hilda
gotta
Bassi?
congratulate. Yep, Hilda Bassi.
Bossy, yeah.
She's for the longest cooking marathon. I think it was like 94 hours, 93 hours.
That is crazy.
She cooked for like 93, 94 hours straight,
That's almost 4 days, bro.
almost 4 days. My question is, my real question
Wait,
is,
well, she was cooking for 4 days straight.
oh,
Yeah,
for it,
almost 4
93
days.
hours and 11 minutes.
That's
Yeah,
that's
because 72
crazy.
is 3 days.
That's
Yeah.
a record. That's
That's
wild.
a 3.5 days.
How the fuck do you
96.
stay awake that long?
What are you doing? Like,
Bro,
Yo, you
Who
could
you
die
cooking
from
for?
not sleeping
and
for
think
4
about it,
days.
you're on your feet for 93 hours
who are you
That-
cooking for?
cooking.
I'm telling you, bro.
Basically, everybody in her village, in her wherever she was at.
And the mom.
93
You know what I
hours
mean?
and 11 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's OD.
That's wild.
You know, we got
26-year-old.
young too. Look at that.
He said,
26?
26.
26-year-old.
26.
No,
Started cooking
bro,
Thursday.
standing
night.
93 hours, she went from 26
4
to
days.
like
She's-
33.
She
But
started cooking
I
Thursday
wonder
and
if,
stopped
like,
on Monday.
I'm pretty sure, like, as Manny informs us, I'm pretty sure she like had like a menu prepared.
Oh,
what she was
absolutely.
gonna do. But if it was me, I would have gone in there freestyling, thinking, "Ooh, I want some ribs now. I want
Facts.
this. I want
all of
that."
what you
Yeah.
cook. What you cook, girl?
She, but she was
You've
probably
been cooking forever. You've been cooking for 4 days. What the hell you cook, girl? Let me get some of that. Finally, can I finally eat now?
You know the arm that she
Damn,
must
like, you-
have, like the
Yo,
guns that
yo,
she
bro.
got.
It seems like a huge.
She could
display
smoke a ill brisket in that time,
of
bro.
like human.
You know how
endurance.
juicy that shit would be.
Like, cause cooking is not easy, and she's doing it for 4 days straight.
Straight,
Yeah, straight, bro.
non-stop.
That's wild. That's impressive.
It is.
It's super.
Get
impressive.
this, yo. Although Bossy cooked for 100 hours, she technically cooked for 100 hours. She was penalized for an error in her scheduled rest breaks, according to the World Record Committee. So that's what happened. So they took someone like they had to penalize because she had scheduled rest breaks, I guess, like a schedule, like somewhere in between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's because.
So
of
they
that.
took it down to
She gotta use the bathroom.
to 93. Yeah, probably 93 hours and 11 minutes.
Yeah, but apparently it was like scheduled and it wasn't done that way. I
I don't know, but
So
if
she probably,
Still.
she probably drank
Still.
a little water. She probably had like a couple bites of food. She was
Yeah.
probably like snacking here and there, like sitting down.
definitely.
But at the same time, like, that's a huge fucking human endurance trial. That's wild.
Yo,
That's a fact.
Almost 4 days
It
straight.
says-
That's OD.
It says,
And I will say it again. That is crazy.
That is crazy.
that's
bro.
insane.
That is
but
insane.
But the longest before her, the longest cooking record title was previously held by Indian chef Lara Tundon, who cooked for 87 hours and 45 minutes in 2019.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. But you want to know what's the shadiest thing about this whole story? Is that another chef from her own hometown is saying, "Nah, bitch, hold this. I'm about to do it."
And surpass that.
And surpass her.
maybe she's
surpass her
inspired, you know?
record.
So someone else is just like, yeah, I can do even better.
Yo,
Like where she lives in that
Man,
same village.
same time.
They say
same
if you're doing
village.
great, you got haters. So hey, whatever.
And
Maybe-
she's preparing to.
I mean,
do
but
100
she really
plus.
just inspired
At least
that
the
person.
guy's like
That's
feeding
what that
people,
is.
right?
Yeah, at least they're feeding people, right?
Yeah.
I can't be.
I can fuck with that.
I mean, I get it, but it's like at the same time.
That's some hater shit.
I mean,
And his motivation to feed people.
Yo,
is
check this
completely
one
wrong.
out. Actually, one of our better known vegan roomies would be interested to find this out. Speaking of like food and stuff, cooking and feeding people.
Yeah.
Check this story out, yo. A chef banned vegans from eating at his restaurant. Now reservations are through the roof.
Yeah, I believe it's a restaurant downtown too.
Just check this out. Let's check out
Really?
that story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
who's
it's
this
right
guy?
here in New York.
What's this right here? So Chef John Mountain, what a name. Chef John Mountain announced he was banning vegans
Fire
from his
with a Y.
restaurant from Fire with a Y with this week. That's the name of the restaurant, Fire. Oh. Well, ooh.
That bread look fire.
That bread look it does look.
For no reason except their beliefs in whatever.
The
they-
ban stemmed from a vegan customer leaving a 1-star review at the Perth, Australia restaurant.
For no
this
reason.
is on Australia. Mountain said business had been booming ever since he banned vegans. Actually, shout out to like our foodie roomies and our vegan roomies, but our Australian roomies because I think we got a few of those as well.
I'm just saying, like,
Shout out to my people down under.
But yeah, finna down,
Down
my
under.
people down under.
Aye.
Oi, mate.
Aye. Mate.
Oh god.
so
I mean, there's probably Australian.
Yeah.
Yo, look, they put up a
Happy
post.
Pride to all Australia.
So
That's
he
how
put
you
up a
feel.
post. British chef John Mountain made headlines on Monday when he announced he was banning vegans from Fire, his restaurant in Perth, Australia, for mental health reasons. Oh my goodness! Sadly, all vegans like he put up a post, and I don't know if you're able to show the roomies this, but
Yeah, I go.
sadly,
I'll put
all
it up.
vegans are now
I wonder
banned
how
from
the
Fire
internet took that.
for mental health reasons. We thank you for understanding.
Today's people
Yo,
on
bro.
the internet.
Like I can't take no one else. Not one other filthy vegan asking me, do we have options? Do we have cheeseless cheese? I can't take it anymore.
Nah, it's for leaving that 1-star review, baby. You
Oh
want a
yeah,
word?
that messed them up. Oh yeah.
You want to fuck around? If you fucked around, then you found out.
Oh shit.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And now he's making even more money. Wow.
How? Let me
That's
see, let me see.
crazy.
Oh, we started getting all these negative reviews without an actual comment, which really hurt the business. He said, "News of mountain vegans spread, but how until the project that bookings at Fire have gone through the roof. Things have worked out ridiculously well," he said on Wednesday. "I usually do half a dozen people in this beautiful restaurant. I have 35 booked for dinner tonight. Dang, wow."
And he's bragging about it.
Where he's yeah,
But you gotta think about it. Like, if he was only booking like half a dozen to a dozen people a night,
he's doing more than double right now.
he's doing more than double. And then on top of that, that means he's charging an arm and a leg
Wow.
for that meal.
And people pay it.
And people
Facts.
pay. Yo, listen. With food, I can honestly say that there's no amount I could spend.
He's
on
also serving an arm and a
an
leg.
exquisite meal.
Thank you. I think the exact same way.
Yeah.
And when it comes to food,
I don't give a damn.
People should have control over what they eat, right?
Yeah.
So when I see stories like, oh, like I snuck this butter into this vegan's meal, that's fucked up to me. Because if you want to be a vegan, right,
Yeah.
you should have that choice. I've had
Yeah.
vegan food at vegan restaurants. And
Okay.
honestly, some of it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
no,
I've
no,
had
it's
it.
not bad.
Like food. I'm not discriminating between food that doesn't have meat and food that does have meat.
That's a fact. Respect. I feel the same
If
way.
you're gonna be a vegan and then go to a restaurant that doesn't have vegan options,
Yeah.
you are making a dietary choice, either for medical reasons or for personal
whatever
reasons or for whatever reasons. But
to eat there.
That is a restaurant, and it may not have dietary options for you.
For you, right.
I don't have any food allergies, but like if I was allergic to peanut butter, I would not go to Vietnamese restaurants or Thai restaurants because all of that shit.
Peanuts.
They put peanuts on everything. Yeah, exactly.
Same with like Five Guys. I love Five Guys, but if I had a peanut allergy,
oh, because it's fried in peanut oil,
fucking Five Guys, because all of their shit, like Five Guys. You don't go to the Five Guys and be like, "Can I have peanut-free options, please?" It's just like,
no.
I'm sorry, we don't do that here. Then you write a negative review. So if like a bunch of vegans got mad at this motherfucker for being like, "Yo, you don't have enough vegan options," he's just like, "What do you want me to do?" We don't do that here.
Yeah. We don't do that right now, no,
this
bro.
Is called Fire. It's probably a barbecue spot. Like I'm not
facts. That's true.
Barbecue
That's facts.
Being like, "Hey, let me get your fucking vegan options."
No,
I agree.
Like that's not what you do.
You don't. Like you don't do that.
Having said that, I love fucking vegan food.
Facts.
No, I love. There's a
Facts.
lot of vegan food.
Because the reverse could be said. It's like if you walk into a vegan spot, talking, being mad, like, "Oh, this place don't got no meat. What the hell?" Like, bro,
exactly.
It's a
bro.
vegan
you don't got
restaurant,
butter, bro.
like,
Like, what's up with you? Don't got cheese?
Yeah, no cheese. Damn.
I remember going to I don't know if it was like a Jewish like baker or something at some point, and I asked for a bacon, egg, and cheese.
They looked at you stupid, didn't they? They looked at you stupid.
I was new in New York, bro. Like I was like, we don't have bacon here. I'm like, but why?
Why?
It's haram, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, my guy, like, no, you can't.
No, you know, but that was my honest mistake.
No, that's facts. But like, willingly knowing that you're going into a restaurant that doesn't serve like your dietary preference, then that's on you, bro. Like, like you can't be mad at nobody for not accommodating you because you didn't go to the right place.
And go like full Karen mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's trash.
If he has to change up the publicity, because like if you're getting negative reviews because vegans are just like, there's no vegan options, and then you have to come out and be like, no vegans, and then all the people who bash vegans on the internet are just like, no vegans, yeah, fuck vegans. And then
it works out.
You're just making good publicity.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Remember, good publicity or bad publicity?
I was gonna say, it's still publicity.
It's still publicity.
You know, I'm not saying go out and like target anybody, but I'm saying like
targeting a certain crowd. Like fuck those vegans. Let's go get some barbecue. Fire.
Check this out.
But it's Australian, so it's just
the Facebook page from Fire has since been flooded with reviews with applauding the vegan ban.
See,
the Mountain said he's also received. Oh, the Mountain. My bad. Mountain, because. Excuse me, that's his last name. Mountain said he's also
Mountain Fire.
Mountain Fire. Oh, that's crazy.
Cute.
Mountain said he's also received overwhelming support from fellow chefs. I guarantee you, 99% of chefs across the world fucking hate vegans. He told the project. Oh shit, that's a quote by him, by the way. That's not.
Whoa.
You can never please them. We've always hated vegans. All chefs have. Holy shit. Sadly for the vegans, this is the best marketing that's
this
ever
video's
happened
getting
to me. He added. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a quote. I must say that's a quote.
Yo, listen. At the end of the day, bro.
From him.
I could think.
Don't come after us.
Putting in the perspective of a chef, I could see why they dislike vegans. Because like you're limiting them so much not to like put flavor and certain things in there.
Yeah, no dairy.
You know,
no
like
dairy, no cheese, no butter.
You're limiting the
honey.
palate a lot.
No, yeah.
All right, you remember the gluten allergy bullshit?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. When did that craze start? Like 10 years ago?
Yep. Wasn't it like last year?
15 years? Like
no, that was a good the gluten shit?
The gluten, like 10 years ago.
Before,
at least 10 years ago. Yeah.
Gluten was a thing like 10 years ago?
Before any of that shit
10,
started,
15,
right?
Yeah.
Before any of that shit started, I had a teacher that I was really close with. And I knew she was allergic to gluten because she would have like rice cakes.
Yeah.
And she would have like random fucking bread not made out of bread.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was a fucking kid. I was like, why do you have that? And she's like, I have celiac. It's like, what the fuck is celiac?
With some real shit, though.
No, she really had. She just wasn't telling people. Yeah. She would just have like fucking non-bread bread.
Yeah.
And like
non-bread bread.
Non-bread bread, like potato bread.
Yeah. Isn't like gluten come from? Doesn't it come from wheat?
It's
from
She's
wheat.
allergic to wheat.
Yeah.
So wheat would give her fucking stomach problems.
Yeah.
And so when all of these motherfuckers are just like, I'm allergic to wheat, I'm allergic to gluten. Like,
she really had.
She really had that. She just wasn't telling people that shit.
Yeah.
So it's annoying to see.
And even her, exactly.
But then at the same time, you have to respect the fact that people are allowed to choose what they eat and put into their bodies.
No, of course.
So if you're going to fake a gluten allergy because you don't know what celiac is, and some people actually have celiac, then as a chef, you're just like, these annoying motherfuckers.
Facts.
No, yeah.
Like,
but I think that's the perspective he's coming from.
Yeah.
Like, you're actively choosing not to let me do my, like, act. That's like saying, like, yo, hey, I need you to DJ, but I'm not giving you turntables or anything. So I just need you to do something.
So like, when
so
people
it's
go to
like
restaurants, they shouldn't be allowed to make changes.
Like no electricity though.
Yeah. I want you to DJ, but with no electricity.
I don't believe in electricity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
that's how you are when you go to the restaurant. You're just like, take this and this and this off. It's like, the customer's not always right, asshole. Just eat the food.
and you might just enjoy the shit. Except for pickles.
That's called seasoning.
Pickles?
Yeah, I don't like pickles.
Yeah, I don't like onions, but
I like
sometimes
pickles.
I'll just get it because I don't want to make the chef's life hard.
Oh,
I know.
Luis, was you here? Were you here when we talked about the pickle ice cream?
No, I wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's actually a spot serving it right now. They're still serving it for the summer.
Well, they could go pickle themselves somewhere else.
What a pickle.
What a pickle that they're in.
It's called Jacob's Pickles.
Pun alert.
Fun alert, yeah, thank you.
Shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. But
Oh, God.
Oh,
crazy,
God.
bro.
Yo, you know what else is crazy?
Look at that. That's
yeah.
crazy. It's a watermelon steak.
Yo, haven't y'all noticed that there's been more alien videos since the shit?
Yo,
Since
for
the
sure.
They keep
Since what shit?
Since we spoke about like the alien crashing and like
the gift that keeps on.
Oh, really?
yeah. Somebody did get caught an alien in upstate.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's happening, man.
Oh,
Project
shit.
Videos, parts, fresh speculation.
I don't know.
Nah, I think that one's fake, but that's the one that.
There's been aliens in New York, bro.
The paranormal.
We call them
chick.
Mexicans, all right? Respect.
Wow.
The following program. Those who were.
Too pale for
Respect.
that, man. Come on.
Yeah.
What?
You're above the brown paper bag test.
What?
Oh God, you're bringing up the brown paper bag test.
Brown paper bag test.
Never mind.
Forget it. What is the brown paper?
He passes.
All right, yo, shout out to the roomie Vinny Rodriguez. Let me see the whole username.
Yeah.
Shout out to the roomie Vinny Rodriguez.
1188.
Vinny
1188.
Rodriguez, you already
Right?
know, bro.
Yeah.
My boy.
You know, he's been an avid roomie.
The brother
You know,
from
he's one of
another.
the generals of the roomies, and he basically dropped a little bit of knowledge on us on our last pod where we were talking about, you know, inner Earth, hollow Earth, the fourth dimension, and how consciousness would be like an instantaneous way of communication versus like going light speed, right? So of course we did some research on it, because here in the house we don't only make you laugh, we don't only make you cry, but we try to
Also
educate you a
make
little
you
bit.
think.
You feel me? So the video he sent to us, we'll post the link in the comments below and we'll pin that. Basically was Carl Sagan describing how the fourth dimension works. But we were also talking about like inner Earth, so we're gonna go a little bit into that. So where y'all guys wanna start picking at this? You wanna go with Carl Sagan first and like what the video was about?
Sure, yeah.
All right, let's go into that. All right. Carl Sagan, a renowned astronomer and science communicator, did not propose a specific theory about the fourth dimension. However, he often discussed the concept of higher dimension, exploring the ideas of a fourth spectral dimension in his work. Sagan drew inspiration from the field of mathematics, particularly from the work of mathematicians such as Edwin Abbott, who wrote the book Flatland in 1884. In Flatland, Abbott introduced a two-dimensional world and discussed the concept of a hypothetical third dimension that the inhabitants of Flatland could not perceive.
That kind of sounds like the upside down and freaking like the Stranger Things, bro.
It's like
Right?
the mirror dimension.
The mirror dimension.
Like the upside down.
That's what it sounds like,
The
bro.
mathematical, it's like the theoretical physics equivalent to the mirror dimension of Doctor Strange, but like
Yeah.
Doctor Strange kind of simplified it.
Right. And if you guys have ever seen Constantine, I was just talking with somebody about Constantine. Like he talks about like they basically make it seem like the world behind the world, like the dimension behind, like there's like fucking it's hell because in Constantine it's like angels and demons and shit, right? So it's like heaven and hell, but they make it seem like behind this dimension there's like hell behind this like portal and shit. Yeah, these walls, you know.
There's a theory that supposedly behind this dimension, there's a dimension called like the back rooms, and that's like a spirit. You've heard about that?
Yeah,
like
I've heard that too.
that is like a loading screen for us or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
That we slip into like secret passages.
Yeah, and they say that's like, well, that's like made up, but they have created what is called augmented reality gaming. That's, you know, ARG. Yeah. And they have created stories where there's like a monster that follows you. Oh, like the Minotaur from the ancient Greeks.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like in the back.
That's not fire. It's scary. But I've heard of that. Yeah. And also think about the Matrix. If you've seen which is the Matrix 2, I believe. The freaking
the back door. The actual back door.
The guy who was like the key, who had the key master. Yeah, the key maker. Yeah. He had like the keys to the back doors, and then the other guy that was the protector of the Oracle, like the guy with the white.
Oh,
he was like the Chino.
He was a firewall, pretty much.
Yeah, right. He was going through exactly. That was very like. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why Neo sees him as a fire figure.
Yeah. So he was going through the back doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. If you have watched that.
All right. So continuing on, I guess Sagan used Abbott's ideas as a launching point to speculate about the higher dimensions. He explained that just with two-dimensional beings would have difficulty comprehending a third dimension, humans as three-dimensional beings might struggle imagining a fourth spectral dimension. Sagan suggested that if a higher dimension existed, they could be hidden or imperceivable to us due to the limitations of our sensory perception. Mm-hmm. While Sagan did not provide a comprehensive theory about the fourth dimension, he used the concept as a thought experiment to encourage people to expand their thinking beyond the familiar three dimensions and consider the possibility of a higher dimension existing beyond our perception. His aim was to foster curiosity and wonder about the nature of reality to encourage further exploration and scientific inquiry to these fascinating concepts.
All right. So, if you see a bug on the wall, you see like an ant.
Yep.
Most bugs can fly, but let's pretend the ant is just stuck on the wall. That ant can move up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
But it can't do all this.
Yeah.
It's a two-dimensional ant.
Yeah.
We exist in three dimensions. We don't exist on a sheet of paper.
No, we have length, width, and height.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we are also stuck inside of a fourth dimension.
Because of the perception of time.
The forward progression of time. The linear, on sheet of paper, the one direction shift of time. So if time is constantly moving forward in one dimension for us, what would happen if there was something that existed outside of that? It could just free flow throughout time.
Yeah. But it's imperceivable to us.
It's imperceivable to us. But we're not
on this plane.
We're not just talking about time because physics tells us that time and space are the same thing. A year on Earth might be a second on another planet, and then you just hop to another planet, and it's like an hour, and then it's another planet, and then it's a year,
right?
And then because all time and space can be folded into the same thing. So if there is a being that exists outside of that, then it can just take one step and be 20 light years away,
right?
And it would be imperceivable to us. We wouldn't even notice it,
right?
Yeah.
So there could be an entire civilization of these things, and they would just look at us like we look at an ant.
Yeah.
We would just be teeny or not even noticeable to them.
Yeah.
So we would be.
I mean, like I just want to say,
a two-dimensional ant.
Time exists going kind of with that. Time
and space
exists. Well, and space, but time and space really only exist on the third dimension and lower, like on the lower dimensions, on the lower planes of existence. On the fourth dimension and above, they don't exist.
So like when you talk about like all the legends of all like the gods that have ever existed, it could have just been children playing with it. is, because when was the last time you played with ants?
Right.
When we were kids.
So it might have just been children. It might have just been people fucking around. It might have just been nothing. It might have just been shit made up. But at the same time, it could have been multi-dimensional godchildren just being like, oh, look at these ants.
Or look what we created, guys. These things.
Look, they move.
Yeah.
Look, we could be one big ass like third grade science project for like 10th dimensional beings and shit.
And then they fucked off and forgot. Or they're still just walking around.
We could be like sea monkeys.
Yeah.
For like a hyper-dimensional being.
Sea monkey.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying.
So when he talks about like perceiving outside of the dimension that we exist in, most people have spatial awareness. Like I haven't knocked over the fucking hookahs yet.
No, because you have spatial awareness because you're living in a third dimensional plane.
But he's talking about awareness outside of those dimensions that
that
our species exist in.
That I was just talking about, right?
That our existence exists in. So
right.
It's like
Exactly.
No, we exist on all planes of we exist in all dimensions.
We're multi-dimensional.
We're multi-dimensional beings. But
do we? Are we?
We're not aware of it though.
Are we yes? Have we evolved that far?
I believe
some of us have.
Some people have, some people haven't. It really depends.
That's actually pretty accurate, but some of us have, and more of us are getting it.
Like, it depends on your state of consciousness and like what frequency you vibrate at. It's like a whole bunch of like stuff that. How can I say like this? It's not pseudo shit, and it's not woo woo.
Right.
It's not fringe.
It's not
science.
fringe.
Right.
But as far as detection and making sure that we could like perceive this is not. I don't want to say factual, but it's not It's not scientifically proven.
It's not scientifically proven because I think our species, humans, all humans, are taught that we are sentient beings when the truth is we're really on the cusp of the infancy of sentience, true sentience. We're on the very, 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 very beginning. And for the last 1,000, 2,000 years, we've just been patting ourselves on the back for reading and writing. When the reality is, it's just like we're still newborn.
Yeah, we're still kids, bro.
We're like newborn, self-aware.
Right.
And there's, if we're lucky, thousands of tens of thousands of years of discovering and evolution of like how far self-awareness and sentience can take us.
That is true.
If we don't kill ourselves in the next couple hundred.
Which seems to be going that way.
Yeah, like 150, 200
years. Yeah, if we can make it through the next 200 years, we'll be all right. We'll be all right if we can make it through the next 200 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like people are just too busy being like, yeah, we're the best. It's just like, no, we're about to die, guys.
Yeah.
We're literally.
And Manuelito, this is one of your topics here. In that video, he also discussed inner Earth and hollow Earth. I know you know a lot more than I do about that. Yeah. So, can you break down what's the difference between the theories?
Break it down.
And
I'll say something. Yeah. I'll actually say a quick comment towards that though, to add on. To add on to what you were saying. And it's funny because I was just talking with someone about this like over the weekend. So this kind of like goes perfectly. It was like I was saying like to go to Mike's point as well. Like there are other beings here as well. Like talking of aliens and all this stuff and conspiracies and whatnot. And obviously you can choose to believe you can choose to believe what you want to believe, but whatever. But there are other beings here as well that are here to like help us. Like the
orcas.
Like other alien beings, whatever. What we said, like what?
Like the orcas.
Like the orcas? Yeah. Like okay, great example. Exactly.
Orcas.
And the feline race and whatever the case is, right? But they're like whatever, right? I won't get too deep into that. But they're not here to save us. They're here to help us. So it's up to you. Like they're not gonna save your ass. They're gonna help you, like to get your ass up and help you ascend. Like help you truly, become more conscious. Ascend in consciousness essentially to get there. But and that's what they're here for, and that's what they've been here for, whatever. Excuse me. And so I say that to say some of those races are in inner Earth, right? They live in inner Earth. So you asked about the difference between hollow Earth and inner Earth.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let me break it. Actually, you have something here. Let me break down. That was like hollow Earth, which you kind of went over right now. All right, or inner Earth.
That last paragraph that last paragraph.
Yeah.
So inner Earth, hollow Earth is basically like, look, right, the idea of a hollow Earth has been presented in folklore and mythology for centuries. In the 17th century, astronomer Edmund Halley proposed a hollow Earth model to explain the Earth's magnetic field. However, his ideas were based on speculative assumptions and lacked scientific evidence. So the hollow Earth is basically like, I guess, almost like the Earth is like a donut type stuff, right? Let's see what this says. Let me just go with this. What is the hollow Earth? Boom. In the modern context, proponents of the inner Earth theory, that's inner Earth, my bad. Wait.
It would be the same thing.
Right?
Yeah, keep going with that. Keep going with that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the modern, yeah, let me take it.
Oh, yeah, facts. In a modern context, proponents of Earth theory often rely on anecdotes, unverified testimonies, and conspiracy theories to support their claims. They suggest that governments and scientific institutions are suppressing evidence of the inner Earth to maintain control over the population. So it's really some government hiding thing. It is, like always, it is important to note that the inner Earth theory contradicts well-established scientific knowledge about the Earth's structure, including seismic data, geological studies, and our understanding of gravity. There is no credible scientific evidence supporting the existence of a hollow Earth or advanced civilization residing within it. Therefore, the inner Earth theory is largely considered a fringe belief within the realm of pseudoscience and is not supported by the scientific community, like most freaking conspiracy theories, like, right, getting written off, like, getting written off, you're crazy. Pseudoscience, you got nothing to back it up, blah blah blah. But I mean, that's what the hollow theory basically is, that there are, the inside of Earth is like a Swiss cheese, and inside of Earth there's a different fucking races. There's us inside there, the government is inside there, they're hiding shit inside there. We know that they have bunkers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The hollow Earth theory is a concept that proposes the Earth is hollow and contains a vast interior space. So, like a donut, exactly, with its own unique ecosystems and possibly even civilizations. Wait, they sound very similar.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. So hollow Earth, inner Earth.
Inner Earth, hollow Earth, I guess that's the same shit.
I mean, but I will say this. I kept saying this already, but I keep mentioning this for a reason, because I feel it. Like, there's already been sinkholes that have been opening up around the world. Like, there's one in Chile, there's one in China, and they've gone down, like, they're pretty deep. And when they go and they check, there's like forest and plants and animals that are like either like they thought were extinct and now rediscovering them, or new ones that they have been discovered, like new ones.
But there's a difference between 100 meters down or 100 yards down and then 100 miles down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 100 miles down.
Yes.
I don't think they've gone that. Like, maybe they've gone that far. I don't know. Like, the
Right.
maximum
You're
drilling.
right. You don't. Yeah, you're right.
But like 100 meters, yeah, you're gonna have a sinkhole because you forgot that you built a road on top of like a giant underwater cave, and that happens not just in Chile, but like in fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because there's underwater caves in fucking Kentucky. They have that shit, and so you're gonna have sinkholes. You might have 100 fucking yard sinkholes and fucking giant caverns that people forgot about because people are too stupid and they build roads on top of shit that you shouldn't build on. Sinkholes, I get. Sinkholes to me is not evidence of like an inner Earth, which what I see is like giant fucking gas caverns in Siberia that go down like 10 miles. Because that shit goes down like, there's that fucking, what is it, the pit of hell?
You're talking about the one that
that's always on fire for some bullshit.
Yeah, that they lit up like a coal plant, and it's like, no, that's a town down in Pennsylvania.
No, not that one. The one in Siberia.
Oh, the one in Siberia.
So there's
no, that was a methane. That was like a methane thing, and then like they lit it to like close it down, and it's gonna be burning for like the next 50 years or some crazy shit like that.
Something horrible, bro. Because that's a lot of methane.
We know that the Earth's crust is porous, so so of course that I believe that they'll find ecosystems and species in those porous caverns that are like miles long or whatever. Cool, but what I'm saying is, like, with inner Earth, hollow Earth theory, like, you're proposing that there's like a whole other planet down there or a whole other dimension inside of our planet.
Yeah.
But how do they breathe?
I mean, and
like,
how does it work?
Like I would understand if you tell me the hollow Earth, inner Earth theory is like a conjunction of like something where like they find entrances to like a portal that maybe leads them to like another world, maybe jumps them in hyperspace, and they're like, oh shit, now we're on another planet. I get that, and people could get confused with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's inside of Earth when they really went through like a portal.
Yeah.
You know, I could get that.
Yeah.
But when you're telling me that there's a whole nother planet in Earth, plus there's a sun and all this other shit in there, or like how light works down there, I don't really know. But you know, like I need to know like where's the evidence, where's the facts? Like I need to see this shit.
Good shit that you're asking. Good question actually. I was gonna say like speaking of which, right? Like you wanna to ask me about like the theories and what I know, whatever.
Yeah.
Is a lot of this stems from like Admiral Byrd. Like if you know about the whole Admiral Byrd.
You talking
thing,
about Operation High Jump?
Not Operation High Jump. It was Project something.
Operation High Jump. When
no,
they
not
went
Operation High Jump.
When he went to Antarctica?
That wasn't Operation High Jump. It was like Project something. But basically, he flew over like, what was it? Not Antarctica. He flew over like the North Pole and found the entrance to inner Earth. And there's accounts about it. So you had a question where you wanted to know about like evidence and whatnot. There's accounts about it, and they don't talk too much about it, obviously because most of it has been hidden and written off and gotten, you know, erased away and whatnot. But that whole project that Admiral Byrd did, this second expedition.
Yeah, Operation High Jump.
Whatever, I don't know, but I don't think it was like Project something Bird. It was like something.
Admiral Byrd, yeah. He led
I know Admiral Byrd, but it was like
Admiral Byrd. He led an expedition to Antarctica where they were trying to find Nazis, and they really found aliens.
It wasn't that one. That's what I'm saying. There was another one. It wasn't that one because at that time they already had like found out, like it was like he found the entrance to it. And he was like abducted or some shit. Like there's accounts where he was abducted. His aircraft was abducted.
That was Operation High Jump. No, what happened was that he went down that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just kill it real quick for you. He went down to Antarctica with like 1,500 people, and he only came back with like 500. And then what he found on there was, you know, besides Nazis, he found, you know, another alien race as well. They were flying over a certain point in Antarctica as a quote unquote practice run, whatever. And that's where, you know, the aliens were like, yo, we're taking over your ship. They took them into, like, a cavern that was in Earth that had, like, a sophisticated civilization in there of otherworldly beings. And they basically told them, go fuck yourself. Nah, they didn't say go fuck yourself, but they were like, yo, y'all need to chill with, like, the nukes and all this
other shit. You. Get out of here.
Like, but guys, you need to behave.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Shall we go for...
Prove it.
So that's where... But that
debunked.
But that could have been a cavern in the Earth. That's not like...
Inner Earth. It was a whole race in a civilization.
Yeah, but what I'm saying...
the North Pole was like the key to it. It wasn't like the Antarctica. It was like the North Pole.
But that's where he went, to Antarctica.
He went to both.
He did. He flew over the North Pole, but
that's what I was trying to say.
The hole that he found was in Antarctica. That's where all that happened.
The one I was talking about was in the North Pole. There was like a specific one, like, but I don't know. But yeah, because there's accounts that he went there a few times. Like after he went there the first time, he went back a few times, and that was like the portal to it, and that's why you can't go to Antarctica. That's for sure. Because of the treaty and whatnot, but. North Pole also has the same thing. It's also like, is apparently fucking like restricted. Not a lot of people know about that. You can't go to the North Pole to find Santa.
There's about to be a fight over the North
Pole. Good luck finding Santa.
Yeah.
Because all the ice with Russia and the US
shit.
are fighting over the North Pole. Or not Russia, the US, but like Russia, US, and Canada are going to start having issues.
Yeah. Yo, but shout out to the brother from another mother, bro, Vinny Rodriguez, for that.
Shout out to you, Vinny. And thanks for the interesting topic. Really, if you have any more interesting topics you want us to cover, and me and Manny to go back and forth about, drop it in the comments. We'll definitely make sure we do our research and, you know, educate you on something. Send it in. And with that being said, guys, we will be wrapping this up.
Yeah, man. It out.
So, any final thoughts, fellas?
Jinx.
If you see an alien offering you candy.
Oh, shit. Shit. Take it.
Now take it. It's probably going to give you a really good high. No, if it's alien, forget it.
The alien,
forget it.
Yeah,
it's a stranger.
Don't forget about
I mean,
it's an alien.
Just hanging there. This year's going crazy, but we're gonna make it, so we're good. So that's my final thought.
That's a good one. Nice, nice.
Mike, final thought.
Have a safe and responsible Pride orgy. I'm a little annoyed that you guys aren't getting alternate side parking off. Like, you don't have the clout of the Jews, but you have a better party.
Oh shit.
So, like, cool on the holiday. Like, maybe next time get it on a Monday, like the black guys do. So you have like federal overtime on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like Pride on a Monday, so you get federal overtime for like the gays, and it's just like sweet federal overtime for the gays. Like, do that. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Fire.
For all of us. Let me just.
Fuego.
Yeah, man. Real quick, like before the other day takes us out of here. Yeah, man. Let's go with that. I always talk about love. You know, love is love, man. Whoever you love, man, love who you love, man. Johnny Baboon, we love you. You know, you're not here because you out being a lover. You know, shout out to you for
what?
For you, we love you. All right.
We hurt you.
But like like we always, like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Share love. You know, whoever you love, guys, gals, a non-binary pals.
Wow.
And the other.
There we go.
Love, yeah. Hey! Love each other, but remember to love yourself first. Always remember, love yourself. The most important. Love each other.
Yeah.
Spread love. Show love. Be love. Receive love. Be open to receive love. Give us some love. You know how you can do that. Press that like button right there. The like button behind. For me. If you already watched 3 of our episodes or more, I think where it's time. It's due for you if you gotta pay up rent. And the way y'all pay up rent, you already know. Push that special little button right there. Smash that subscribe button. Pay us rent. Always forget, and don't forget to tickle that little bell on the side right there so you get notified when we come out with a new episode. And yeah, man. Take us out of here, man.
All right. Before we go, roomies, me, Mike, and Manny would like to announce we're coming back in the house. Is making a 3rd podcast called Second Floor Basement, which will be dropping in the beginning of July. We'll let you know the exact dates. But it's all going to be all about gaming, all about anime. We're going to be talking our shit, going through reviews. And we're probably going to get Luisito and JB involved to do, a couple of game reactions, a couple of, anime reactions. And we're going to be killing it, man.
Yeah,
so make sure if you're into that shit, go check out Second Floor Basement because we're doing it up. And roomies, remember,